Baja is a beautiful and incredibly diverse place. With the Pacific Ocean on one side and the Sea of Cortez on the other, there's some amazingly beautiful homes all across the region, from Cabo San Lucas and San Jose down at the tip and all the way up the peninsula. And these places are great, but not everyone has $1 million to spend on a vacation home or a retirement property. So last week, somebody left a great comment. What about homes in the $100,000 price range? What a great question. So today, we're going to look at that as an entry point into actual home ownership across southern Baja. We're going to look at 5 homes, starting with a 2-bedroom home right in the center of La Paz here, and we'll go up to the highest point of 133,000 USD asking price for a home in San Jose. I'm Colin, and I'm very happy to be your guide in this video. We've got 5 homes, La Paz, San Jose, and some really cool places in between. Let's go take a look. So we're going to start right here in La Paz, and then we're going to go down. There's a really great place just south of town here in San Pedro. Then we've got a house to look at in San Jose. From there, we go up the coast up to Cabo Pulmo, or not to Cabo Pulmo, but it's close. It's El Castillo de Arena. And ultimately, the 5th house is in Santiago. So let's get to it. Have a look at that first house in La Paz. Casa Ocho de Octubre in La Paz. 83,000 USD for this nice little house here. You can see that it's got, a pretty good sized living room. It's a 2-bedroom house right inside the city. It's a modest home, but the living space is quite functional. Kitchen's usable, it's a good size. And the price range, in this price range, the functionality matters more than flash, right? The nice thing in Baja is that upgrades like cabinets and these kind of finishes can be done quite reasonably, really. So there's one of the bedrooms right there. House is livable. It's a good sized room. Second room, it's practical. If you take a look at the map, you can see that the house is inside the main quadrant of the city. Okay, so there's the grids close to hospital. Highway number 1 is right there. If you want to head north out of town, being out towards Walmart and Home Depot, it's right there. Boulevard Forjadores. That takes you straight south, boom, to Cabo. So it's really well positioned, whether you're heading to the Malecon or the shopping or daily essentials, you've really got yourself covered there. So there's a shot of the bathroom. It's, not tiny, it's ready to go. And, that's pretty sweet, really. Look out back. The yard is a mess, but you know what? It could definitely be cleaned up. That's one of the nice things about La Paz. Getting help with cleanup or gardening is very doable and affordable. And, this lot gives you a lot of room to work with. You could clean that up real quick. Somebody would be happy to do it and haul all the garbage away. Now, what makes this property really interesting is the zoning. It's zoned multifamily, which allows up to 4 stories. So there is a real investment potential here because of that. Could work as a small family home, a retirement place, or even an income producing property over time as La Paz continues to grow. Zoning like this becomes more valuable. It's not practical, but well located, and it offers real potential. The next house is in San Pedro. It's about 30 minutes south from, say, El Centro, even closer to the edge of the city. Charming little town. And, it's got a lot going for it, about 1,000 people. So you really have what you need there, but you're really close to the big stores. Look at this beautiful house. Casa Ladrillo Rojo, San Pedrito, 102,390. Isn't that a funny number to use? I imagine the sale price will land somewhere different, but what I really love about this property is the amount of fruit trees and the garden space. And you have to get your well from this Oh, well, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's got CFE hooked up to it. It's got water. You've got everything. It has municipal water. You have everything you need. Look at those date trees. Aren't those beautiful? They're just big, nice. Look at the orange trees. You're just loving it. There's grapefruit trees, mangoes. It's a nice big lot. It really is a sweet place. It's a huge space. You can grow anything you want. You're close to the tropics here. That's one thing. The climate is incredible. And when you get your stuff that you grow, you could cook it right here in your beautiful outdoor kitchen. Can you imagine that? Your evenings here, you've got your beautiful shaded areas to hang out, right? Can you see yourself relaxing there on a nice day in the shade or after dinner? There's the bathroom. You got a nice bedroom there. And you're just 30 minutes from La Paz. San Pedro itself is a great little community. Look at the outside in that brick. Isn't that sweet? Great little community. The horse races, they got baseball field. It's, pretty darn sweet area. Yeah, 102,390. Oh boy. So next we go down south. We go down to San Jose. And, that's one of the original hubs down here. This casa is Azul Monte Real in San Jose, listed at 133,000 USD and $333, maybe 33 cents. It's a funny number, but that's the asking price, so we'll just roll with it. And then, you know, you got the covered parking there. You can see or in front, shaded, some plants looking pretty nice. Go inside the house. There's the kitchen. The living area is about 538 square feet. So yes, it's compact, but the layout works. You've got some living area looking back from the kitchen. There you go. You can see towards the bathroom there. And, there's the bedroom. And on the other side of the house, there is the other bedroom. So this is where you're located. You can see it's very close to El Rosarito and you're in a nice little area here. There's downtown San Jose, pretty close to all the hotel zone and all that. It's in a real established part of town, right? You're closer, like I said, to the heart of San Jose. It's not too shabby, right? So here's the laundry quarter out back. It's not finished up nice, but you know what? It's secure, nice big high wall, private. Got your hangers ready to go. There's the shot looking out back, right, from it. And in front, okay, you can see that there's the covered parking, which is always huge. So you've got one space in front of the house with the shaded area you could park in, and you've got this covered parking, and you have nice bathroom. So it's been remodeled. It's really not a bad little place for 135K in one of the most, established and in-demand areas in the southern tip, right? Pretty interesting. So next we move along to the East Cape. And you can see here between from San Jose to here and La Ribera and Cabo Pulmo, it's pretty good. Now that's a rough little road. It's a 4x4 road. So, just so you know, but this place is pretty neat. Look at it. Right up next to the dunes, great aerial shot, dune trail. It's extremely private. It's open desert. There's no development anywhere nearby. And this is truly one of the last untouched stretches of the Sea of Cortez. You go up this hill, you're up on top of the dunes, and then you're looking back, towards the house. There you go. So I've been teasing you for long enough. Look at that view to the south. Isn't that incredible? Look at all that untouched, and there's nothing or nobody around. This is crazy. Look to the north. Wow. $120,000 place. That's incredible, right? There you are, close to all the action, you know. You're close to the southern tip of Baja. You're really in a pretty darn cool place. That's the logistics. La Ribera is probably the closest place to get supplies, 30 minutes up the road. You're back for bigger things, doctors and stuff like that. Day-to-day needs La Ribera. If you need some bigger stuff, San Jose, well, you head down an hour the other way, okay? So there's a beautiful shot of the front yard. It's got a nice little covered space there. So there's the interior of the house. Isn't that really nice tongue and groove on the ceiling there? Pretty sweet. There's two bathrooms. There's the inside bathroom, and there's also a big outside bathroom that they've got. I don't know. I think maybe, you could flexibility. You could have guests, somebody could pull their RV up beside, right? Or have a separate living person there. It's kind of cool. Two bathrooms. There's a small deck area there. Nice place to sit in the evenings. Look, you've even got a bodega out back. So there is where you are, right there. And then that little town, there's a little settlement there. And then further south, there at Boca de Salado, there is also another little town there, sort of a development. It actually has paved road and everything going into the subdivision. So if you look, you're off the main road a little bit and right towards the ocean. Look, there's the view from up top. From here, boy, you're living truly off grid, right? Solar, it's, get your Starlink. It has a little dipping pool there. You've got some covered areas. Pretty neat little place. There's your view from the rooftop deck up above. Pretty sweet, Ocean, dunes, open sky, no density, no noise, just the landscape. This is less about being in town, and it's more about having your own space on the Sea of Cortez, just a few minutes from Cabo Pulmo itself. Pretty special, eh? So our next place we're going is Santiago. Santiago is back, well, between San Jose and Los Barriles. So it's a little back from La Ribera, but Santiago's a town of its own. It's got a little bit of stuff. It sits up the foothills of the Sierra de Laguna. Okay, a little closer look, and you can see all the Sierra Mountains, the San Rafael, Matagorda, San Luciana, all those uh, ranges shed water down into Santiago. It's quite amazing. There's It's an absolutely lovely little town. So here's our house. Casa DC Organicas, they call it. 130,000 USD. It's right in town and it's got this huge lot. It's a 1,568 square meter lot. So there you go. Let's have a peek inside the house. It's a bit older, but it has a comfortable feel to it. Got a functional kitchen. There's your living room, and you can see the kitchen in the background. Nice. I got both bedrooms here in the same slide. They're both big, large bedrooms, right? Looking pretty good. Uh, here's a look at the bathroom on the left-hand side, totally functional, and another shot of the yard. It's pretty darn big, eh? For especially right in town. Santiago has, a lot going on for it, a lot of charm. This is the church. It's got a lot of history. A lot of people come here to get married. It's a special place. It's got some stores, got some restaurants. There's even hotels in Santiago. It's something really special. And this is the where I'm saying all that water that comes down from the Sierras, and there's the town in the background. You can see the bridge going up over the arroyo. and this big laguna, and there's people all around it. There's people that have land going sort of up to it and up to the water. It's really special. It's something to see. And the one of the really cool things about it is that it's just 20 minutes from the great hot springs. These hot springs are like super cool. Santa Rita Hot Springs up the mountain. And you can drive there. You go through Santiago and you follow the road 20 through 30 minutes up if you're really slow, but it's a 20-minute drive. And they're managed by Rancho Santa Rita. There's an entrance fee. It's 150 pesos. Okay, so they're usually closed on Wednesdays, just so you know, right? And there's my brother-in-law, Mo, smiling back at us. So that's what entry level ownership can look like across southern Baja. It's diverse and it's all a lot closer than you think together. It's incredible. You could almost tour and see all of it in a single day. Well, you could in one really long day, but you're going to want to spread it out and spend some time in those hot springs, right? And I wanted to say thank you to JP. Thanks for your suggestion. Thanks for reaching out. It was a fantastic idea, great question. And, maybe next time I should look at homes in the $200,000 price range and we can compare what that level has to offer. I truly believe there's something for everybody here in Baja. I really do. But I just wanted to say, as always, thanks for watching, my friends. I truly appreciate you. Bye now.